the, there's a question about the differences between different compounds. And there have been only about 20 or 30 that have been excavated. So far, no two have been alike. Sometimes people get the idea that Teotihuacan was a very standardized city, which is in some ways true because the streets, for example, the streets tend to go in straight lines for a mile or more. Sometimes there'll be a jog in a street. Sometimes there'll be things like somebody did a variance or something, like they got, so you'll get something that's built out in the middle of a street or something. But basically the street pattern is pretty standardized. But when you get inside the walls of one of these residential compounds, they tend to, as I said, no two of them are alike. And one of the most interesting ones is in a neighborhood called La Ventilla, where the Mexican archaeologist Ruben Caballero has led excavations for some time, since the 1990s. And in one of these compounds he had a floor that actually has painted hieroglyphics on a patio on the interior of this residential compound. We still can't read Teotihuacan hieroglyphics, but this is probably the largest number that we have, and it gives you the tantalizing promise that more will be found when more compounds are excavated, and eventually we'll get enough to be able to break the code, as it were, and be able to read those Teotihuacan hieroglyphics. There are no codices or anything like that. They'll never be extensive. They won't tell us a whole lot about Teotihuacan, but I think we'll learn important things from them.